NBC Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. On the ground to third. Kozart is there. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So now Carlos Santana. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. 1 out. So here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Now batting, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. The as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Come on, Angels, let's go.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Williams at third, Franco at second with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Albert now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Crawford has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Kinsler is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Upton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. In now for the Angels, Zach Cozart, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Shoots this one to first. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line drive.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. There is Franco. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Carlos Santana now as we begin the top of the 4th. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding forward now is the DH. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He stays alive, still 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's taken ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Santana leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2. Count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to get a good hitter looked at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Justin Upton. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Altair is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Popped him up. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup. You see one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Cozart barehanded. Safe. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first. In now, Alfaro. Here's the 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through him the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now, Andrelton Simmons towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. A base hit in his first trip. Cozart is off at first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Altair is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton on the move. And no one will track it down.
Get him down.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He popped out in his first trip. Three-two pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
That's a ball.
Misses. Ball 2.
2-2's the count.
Still even at 2-2. Santana into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Shut him down now.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. At the plate, Justin Upton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Still no score. Now in the box, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point.
Put him away. Let's go, let's go.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2-2.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alvarez.
J.P. Crawford will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Cameron Rupp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Anaheim right after this. Cameron Rupp will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. It was a walk in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Altair giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Valbuena.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in, Martin Maldonado, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ian Kinsler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 3-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting. The first baseman. Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. The Halos with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Edelbray Ramos enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Adam Rosales is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1 home. This is popped up. Hernandez waits on it. 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Rosales over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Calhoun on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. Altair leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Full count to Rupp, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Phillies get a couple of hits here and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Philadelphia is on top 1-0. Hector Neris takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home, and the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1 cushion to play with, so he's set after he won lead man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. They're looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Crawford fields it cleanly. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.